Bonjour! Welcome to my home again, and welcome to the 4th episode of Debbie Does. And today, Debbie does Elitis. Oui, oui. So, with the Elitis line, you are going to see just a stunning collection, very, very artful, wallpaper, wall covering, and also an incredible line of textiles. There is a really beautiful sort of transition throughout this whole collection of different reliefs. So you're going to have the bas relief and also the alto relief. And you're going to see that within the weaves, the jacquards, the épingles, the embroideries, the chenilles, also some bouclés and some linens. Some are double width shears and some are just regular widths. But with that, you're going to just see this beautiful collection of color, very sophisticated color, but you're also going to see some really beautiful naturals, just like those beautiful natural linen colors that we all love, the beautiful ecrues that we all love. They're just really, just very comforting and just very, very lovely, lovely colors. So let me start, and I'm going to start with the fabrics. I'm going to start with the collection of épingles. These happen to be velvets, and the first one right here, and I have some pretty good sized pieces here, which are nice to see. This is called Nisros. Nisros is a really beautiful pile here, where you have this beautiful abstract, and certainly very user-friendly for upholstery, and it's just beautiful. I'm going to lay these this way so you can see them at an angle, and hopefully you can see them well. This behind it is actually from last collection. It's just a really beautiful upholstery weight also, and has a little book here. It's called Invitation, and there's all these different colorways in this as well. So if this interests you too, this is last year's collection, but I'm happy to show it as well. I thought it was pretty to have here with all the colors here. So anyway, that's from last year's collection, or last season's collection. And this here is, obviously this is a new part of the collection. In this collection, we have these other 3 patterns that are the épingles. So we have this beautiful salmon color, the steep salmon, and then this is another abstract pattern, and this is called Coyote Cocoa. Again, this is really great. You're going to see a difference in ground as we go along, and also this really fabulous corduroy. I call it corduroy, but I just love it. It's just one of my favorites. It's just a really great hand. And again, it has this real plushness about it, this beautiful. The finish is not shiny, it's more matte, but it has a real elegance to it and a simplicity. And then you're gonna see some other colorways. I don't have all the names of the colors throughout this collection, nor do I have all the names of the patterns. So you can just ask me what they are, and if you'd like, as we go along, you can take screenshots, make sure it's my good side. Kidding. And also, you know, just call me or text me or whatever, any of us, and we'll help you figure out what pattern it is you like and you want. They also have a great website, so we can help on that as well. So then we have the same pattern, but in a different colorway. This is a little bit more of an olive. And then we have this more of a sort of more like a jade color. And then we have the blues again. And then we move on here to the more mustard color. And it's nice to have a little bit of contrast with that ground. These are much more statement pieces in some of the colorways, which is really fun. And look how fun that is here, to have that little bit of the weft showing through. And then that tone on tone with the white. It's gorgeous sapphire blue. Wow. And then we have this softer gray. It's more like a smoke. And then you can see the difference in color here. It's like a taupey smoke, and then we have the charcoal gray. Okay, so that is the beautiful velvet, and that collection is called Rendezvous. I don't have books for you, but Elitis is really fabulous when it comes to just giving you whatever memos you'd like, but they will also do something which is nice. They will actually put anything on a ring set if you want it on a ring set. If you don't, you just want loose memos, they can do that as well. If you like the wallpapers in loose memos, they can do that, or they can ring set, and they also do binders for the wallpapers. Next right here, this is a really, really elegant. Again, you can see the relief on this one here. This is actually a beautiful chenille. It has a little bit of a sheen to it, but in a really nice, cozy way. Beautiful colors. So with this collection of chenilles, you're going to see colors that are, again, more neutrals, more kind of common, so to speak, traditional colors that people will use for upholstery, but also some more personalized colors like something like this, which is really beautiful. A little bit more statement, a little bit more punch, and really beautiful. And they're also really well priced. This is called Choo Choo, and it just has this beautiful radiation to it. It just, like, the colors just kind of magnificent. And it's just very beautiful, luxurious chenille. And here are the other colorways. I'm going to go through these relatively quickly because there's a lot here and I don't want to take up your whole day. Here we have this beautiful sort of ochre. Again, that beautiful, kind of beautiful blue, greens, and then we go to the purples. And I'm just going to go like this so you can get an idea of colors here. And if you'd like to see them online, you may, of course. Look at this gorgeous purple. I mean, you might not use that often, but if you need that color, holy moly, that's beautiful. And then that beautiful wine color, the reds, and again, the same color here. Okay, so this is called Choo Choo, and that's C-H-O-U, and it's just really great, beautiful. And then the next I have is a beautiful linen. This is called structured linen. This is very handsome. This has a really beautiful hand. It is an upholstery weight linen. It's really fabulous, and it's very sophisticated. It's very handsome. You could use this anywhere. I mean, this could go in an island setting. It could also be in a city, in a loft. It could be in a residential home in the suburbs. It's really fabulous, and it just has a really nice sort of pre-washed kind of lofty feel to it. And again, really great colorway. And that comes actually in a book, which is right here, called Pure Lin. And this book has, it's kind of probably hard to see some of these patterns this way, but again, you can see these online. There'll be a link on our website, on Studio 534 website, and then you just go to Elitis, and then you can click on the Elitis, or if you already have it saved on your screen, then just go to that, obviously. This is another one, but I want you to understand how really fabulous this hand is. It just has this beautiful, just softness to it that you just sit in all day long and feel, well, now we're going to sit in all day long, but it's just wonderful. And there's really small patterns in this. So this is a little bit more of like a play on the warp and the weft with different colorways for the warp and the weft. So they've woven different colorways, and it just gives it a little bit more interest and more depth. This one right here is pretty fabulous. This looks like a whale's tail, in my opinion, and again, it's just really lovely. So you have that taupe color, and you also have a little bit of gray, and you also have a little bit of ecru. So you have more than one color, but yet it's still a solid. And all of these feel that way. They feel like solids, but they're not. Have a little bit more pattern play, but it's very subtle. And then this is fabulous. This is just perfect, 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 right? I mean, you're going to see a few patterns in here that are just so simple and elegant, really stunning. And also the hand is remarkable. It's super soft. And so I'm just going to kind of go through these a little bit more quickly so you can see that there's other colorways. Hopefully you can see this, that is that. And then we have this beautiful linen color. It's very flax. It looks like it was just plucked, and it's just really, it's so handsome, and it's so soft. These are great, and the price point's really good too. So there we go for that. That's Pure Lin, okay? And there's a lot of different patterns within this, but I will help you figure that out. And then next, I have another collection, and this is in this book here, which is called Dolce Lino. And in this collection, you're going to see wide widths, and there you're going to see some sheers, and you're also going to see some solids. And this right here is a beautiful sheer, and it has this great horizontal line that goes through on the weft, and it's just a really beautiful sheer. Some of these are all linen, and some of them are a mixed blend. Some have some poly in them, some have some cotton, some have all three. And so it just depends what you need, what you want. They all look like 100% linen in most cases, and they're really fabulous. So I happen to be a sheer lover, so I mean, this is something I would put in my home any day of the week. It's so pretty. So anyway, that is called textured lin, okay? And in the same grouping, we have this boucle, which is called the boucle. And this also comes in a beautiful flax color as well, and this is beautiful for upholstery. It's really, really tightly woven, and it's super handsome, gorgeous. And I will show you the book now. And the book here, the Dolce Lin, this is also upholstery as well as for your windows, for window treatments. So here is the first one that I showed you. I don't know if this is going to be hard for you to see this way, but so I'll do my best. This right here is actually a horizontal striping in the sheer here. You can see, again, beautiful, again, mix of materials. So you're going to have some that are all linen, some that are double width, some that are linen cotton poly blends, which is super nice. This is perfection. This is so handsome, just amazing. The hand is incredible. This is upholstery weight, it's beautiful. And that is a linen cotton poly blend, 100,000 Martindale in this one. It's beautiful. And then this is the same, but it's in a different color. It's in that beautiful natural flax color. And then we have this beautiful sheer as well. This has some stitching actually that makes this interesting sort of abstract line, which would be a really beautiful play in a window because it would sort of reflect sort of the differentiation of fibers. So you get a little bit of a play of light, which is always nice with the sheer. And then this is lovely. This is a little bit more of an open weave linen. And it's just really cool. It'll be a really great kind of loose Roman. And this right here as well, this is a different colorway, same pattern, it's a little bit more ivory. And then this is beautiful. This is a linen cotton blend. This is a beautiful drape. You could use some of these for duvets as well. Not the ones that are open or more open weave, obviously, but the ones that are more tightly woven, like this, and like this one in particular. This is almost like a waffle weave. This is all linen, but it does feel more like a cotton because it's so soft. This is fabulous. I would use this as a duvet. It's beautiful, beautiful for drapes too. And then we have a solid linen here. I'm sorry, sheer, linen sheer. And then this is more natural fiber, gorgeous blue clay, which is this here. And then we have the natural fiber color here, that flax color. And then this is that other stunning one that we saw earlier with the natural color. And then this is that beautiful wool. This is really remarkable. This has an incredible hand. It's beautiful for upholstery. And look at the natural colors that it comes in. It's really, really lovely. So again, anything you need help finding, please just reach out. You can take screenshots, like I said, and we can help you along that way. Okay, next I have this really fun pattern, and this is actually called Horace. And Horace is really fun. It has it's quite a sophisticated appeal. It's a little bit more of a flat weave. It's a jacquard. And you also have a mix of a little bit of a sheen and also matte. So it mixes it up. It's very interesting. It's very artful. Never seen anything like this before. It's really beautiful. It's kind of quirky, and it comes in some other colorways as well. So that's from this collection here, which is from this book. And this book is called Tandem, meaning two. And there are two jacquard weaves in this book of Tandem. So you see the same pattern here, but this is more with the black ground, and then we have some of the brown, and then the other pattern. And again, I don't know this pattern name, unless I wrote it down. No, I don't have it here. Oh, I'm sorry, I do. No, that's just the color name. Ooh, sorry. To me, it looks like a coneflower, so you can call it that, and I can memo it for you. There's a great colorways on this as well. Again, jacquard weave, it has a really soft hand. It's wonderful for upholstery. This would be really sweet chairs. These are just really fun. They're kind of exotic. Like they have this sort of old world look to them. Very European, and the palette as well. And then look how elegant this is. Isn't that just beautiful? And then it's tone on tone, a little bit more of an ivory with taupe. And that beautiful, handsome blue. And then we have the same color here. And then this beautiful wine color. And then here's that coneflower again. And you can see there is a relief to this. So it's a bas relief, but you can see there's almost, like the jacquard weave creates this really beautiful softness and this texture to it that's a visual texture as well as tactile. And it's very heavy. So you're gonna get long wear out of these. And then you see this with more of that natural color with the black. And this is stunning. This is beautiful. It has a little bit of gold here with the black and then the copper ground. And then this is another stunner. This is that beautiful navy with the navy blue. I'm just gonna call these petals. because I'm not sure, but I think they look like a coneflower. So that looks like petals and that beautiful pop with that beautiful copper color. And then this is really fun with the blue and that pretty kind of teal. And then this is really fun. This looks like springtime. And then we have this one. This is like a mandarin. And then his beautiful rosy pink. Okay? And so when I see those visuals, I think, okay, I have to remind you to go online if you want to have some really nice, install shots, because there are some fabulous install shots on the web, as well as in one of their books, which I'll show you in a minute, but I'll finish up the fabrics. So the next fabric I'm going to show you is a really beautiful embroidery, which is this here, and I'm going to try to get it close so you can see. This is called Galactica, and it's a really small scale repeat. It's pretty fabulous. It's kind of perfect if you need to have that really small scale for upholstery. And the little colors here, they change throughout the different color selections. But this is a really great small repeat. It has a really nice hand. It's fabulous. It's super soft, and it's going to have a high wear as well. And it's an embroidery, but it's a really high wear embroidery. And also I have this other fabulous embroidery right here. This is fun. This is really artful. Some of these remind me of pieces like just something that you'd see in an art gallery. You know, like this could be somebody's incredible piece of art, because it truly is. This is called Las Pazos, and this comes in other colorways as well. And so the book I'm going to show you next is a book of embroideries, and it's called Effigy. So here we have Effigy, and the color patterns that you're going to see, I'm going to go through each different colorway as we go through it. Okay, so this is a little bit more of that mustard with the orange with the flax ground. And then here we have the yellow, which is this pattern here, Galactica, but it has the yellow center and has a little bit of taupe running through well, it's actually a diagonal. And then this is super fun. I don't have a large piece of this, but this is a really beautiful, almost ethereal kind of feel. This whole collection right here is very, it reminds me of a garden. There's just kind of an etherealness to this. You know, you have these beautiful flowers and this large scale, which is bold. This is a small scale pattern here, which is a small scale flower. And then this is just, it's kind of, I don't know, there's something about this that has a regalness to it. But there's whimsy as well. So again, you're going to have this beautiful color here on the white linen, and then this is just a incredible montage of embroidery. And there's all these different shapes and tone on tone here with a little bit of the gold. And I'll just show you the colors as we go. So we have the blacks, and then the tone on tone with the white. And then here we have the white with the gray, and a little bit of sort of tobacco color there in the center of the flower. And then we have this here, and then look how fabulous this is. It's just really fun, very different. You're not going to see this on everybody's website. This is really, really wonderful. It's artful. It's yours. You know, it's terrific. And you can do anything you want with these, because these are really beautiful patterns, and they're versatile in a sense, depending on your client, of course. And then look how fabulous this is. I love how they've outlined this brown with that little bit of navy blue, and then the tone on tone here with that beautiful orange sort of tangerine color, or maybe even pumpkin. It's beautiful. And then this is great. This is more like an emerald. And then we have the blues, more of like a bluey gray. And this is fabulous as well. So this is an embroidery, and it's just cool geometric. Would love to see this on a chair, kind of overstuffed, really cool in the back of chairs. You could use this in dining rooms. Again, this is just the most versatile pattern right here. This nice small scale, and then this beautiful sheer on the charcoal white ground. And then we have this here, again, a sheer, but it's a little bit more of a taupe ground. So again, please reach out if you have any questions about the names. I don't mind if you want to take the screenshots, like I said, and just send them to me and say, I need this, this, and this, and this. Happy to do it. I don't have a large piece from this collection, but it's called Filet, and it is actually a blackout, and it has this teeny little bit of a cord running on a horizontal. And it is fire rated and every color you could imagine. Really, really great value, and for those of you who need to have something for your windows, also has 100,000 martindale, so you could certainly also upholster with this, and it's really great. So you can use this sort of more like contract based if you needed to, or not. It is contract, you know, as far as requirements go, but you can also use it for residential as well. This is really great. And here's the name of it again. If you need any colorways you're looking for in particular, just let me know and I'll find them for you. Okay. One thing I wanted to say is that Elitis has an unbelievable accessory collection. Really, really fabulous. It's amazing. They use their fabrics to make pillows, and they also have amazing rugs. I have a booklet here that shows all these great installs. It shows the collections of the pillows as well as some of our fabrics on there. Like for example, that sofa, and then their collection of pillows that are ready made, done, ready to go. You know, just order it and then you'll have it within a week. It's fabulous, and really cool rugs. Studio 534 is going to get some of the rugs in the showroom so you can see them. They just haven't arrived yet. And then again, you can choose all these different pillows and they're done. It's really great. So if you want one of these accessory books, just let me know. And it's just a really nice handy book to have. And also, we also have this great handbook here, which is all these fabulous install shots that go through all of the collections of the wallpapers, wall coverings, some of the panoramics, as well as some install shots here of some of the fabrics that I just showed you. And this is just always nice. I love to have these kind of references because sometimes you forget or you need to show your client, as you know. Okay, I'm going to show you next this fabulous Raffia, which is a wallpaper, and it's actually a Raffia, and so it's more like a grass cloth, but it's Raffia. And this is really fun. I don't know if you can see this picture very well here with the install shot, but this is Raffia, and it has this really cool little sort of like tie here. It's really fun. I've never seen anything like that. And then we have this beautiful orange and this more natural color. It's really warm, and this great white. And look at this blue. Could you have a more beautiful blue? It's just stunning. And you're going to see that obviously the great sort of variations of colors through this because it's natural. And so each different piece of raffia is going to absorb color differently. And so then you have this beautiful striation of color, and it's just very organic and beautiful. And then next I have this beautiful pattern here. It's called Oranja. And you're going to see this great horizontal through here as well. And again, you're going to have this great organic color palette. You can see it installed here. And please, please make sure you go online if you want to and check out some of these install shots because they're beautiful. And I'm happy to send any memos you'd like. And this is beautiful. It has almost like a natural palette as well as like a soft, almost celadon with that natural fiber getting pulled through as a horizontal through the weft. And then this is a gray being pulled through, a gray and a taupe actually. And then you have this beautiful warm ground. And then we have another here. I just call this tea because I don't know how to pronounce this word, and I'm not going to try here. And so this is really fabulous. This is a big close-up, so this is magnified, so you can see the detail, and then this is what it truly is. Again, you have great install here where you can see it in that mustard color. This is in the more ivory, and then different colors pulled through. This is this gorgeous yellow mustard color. I'm kind of obsessed with this color these days. And then we have this beautiful color being pulled through, which kind of cools it down because this is so warm, and the colors that they've pulled through is a little bit more cool, so it gives it a nice balance. And then here too, this is almost reads as a plaid, but in this really beautiful, sophisticated way. Again, the coolness of the ground, and then you have the warmth of the colors that are being pulled through. And the same here. And then we have Comba. Comba is very interesting. This is it's a little bit thicker. It has a lot of presence, but again, it has all of this beautiful relief. All of these do. So every single pattern that you've seen in the textured linens and the textured velvets, the chenille, everything has that relief, the bas relief or the alto relief, and some of them obviously greater than others. And this is a beautiful, just look at this incredible collection of color in this. And then this is beautiful and it's more neutral. And then this is obviously more neutral as well. And then the last one is called Bora. And this is just beautiful. Look at this. I mean, this looks almost like sheets of music. You know, like you just want to play this. It's beautiful. And look at this color. This is one of my favorite colors, as you probably know by now. And this beautiful line. So that is the raw raffia, fabulous. And then the next I'm going to show you is the paper sculpture. And I'll end with paper sculpture just because this will go on forever, because I have so much to show you with the wall coverings and the beautiful panoramic. So if you need anything like that and you feel like you haven't seen it here, please just ask us, because there's so much to choose from. And it's just an incredibly beautiful line. So paper sculpture, again, you're going to see this incredible relief. These are all handmade, and some of them have been hand painted as well. So you're going to see this, let me see if I can get this closer. So in this big piece here, you can see this beautiful black. And then as a horizontal line, you see this beautiful wave of copper. And so what that is they've painted a wave within this beautiful relief of paper. It's just incredible. It's truly a sculpture. And whoopsie. And then here we have this really great sort of more just tone on tone almost, as is this, but in the gray. And then we get to another pattern, which is called Sado. And this is really fun. This actually has a really nice interest and a great contrast between sheen and matte. So the ground you see here is more of a sheen, and its reflective qualities are beautiful. So it gives it a little bit more sort of, I don't know, sort of femininity in a way. And then, but then you have sort of the, I don't want to call it rough, because this is a very smooth look, but it's textural. So it has this beautiful juxtaposition. And I don't think you can see it well on this picture here, but online you'll be able to see it, and it's quite gorgeous. It's really beautiful. Be an incredible entryway, even just like as an accent wall somewhere, dining rooms. Look at this here with this beautiful copper, and then they have this beautiful black. It's very elegant. Some of these are very sort of sexy, and just have a beautiful statement quality. This actually has the vertical lines going down, so the ground has that sheen, and then you have the paper that's woven, and it plays this beautiful sort of just play as it goes down. And here you have it in a little bit more of a natural tone as well, with that little bit more sort of taupey ground, and then you have the taupe with the white kind of threaded through. Black with taupe. And then we move on to Amoscusa. And this is a beautiful wave, but it's in a vertical sense. And then you have this pattern here. You can see it, I hope. So you have this beautiful sort of ground that has a more metallic finish. And then again, the more matte with the paper weave that's going down. And then this is similar. And again, the copper. So the same palette in some of these patterns, but then you have different patterns. And again, black on black, bigger scale. And the next is called On Tracy's. And this is beautiful. And the actual hand of this is so soft. This is beautiful, soft paper. So I do recommend you go online to see this, because it's really quite something. It's just beautiful, and you can see where they've painted the tops of this. So again, you have more depth, and again, you have this bas relief here, and it's quite something else. It's very artful. And then the black, and then you have the smoke and the taupe and the white in that, and that's really something else. So that is called paper sculpture. Fabulous. We have flower power as well. That's another really beautiful line or collection of wall covering, and there's others, but I don't think I want to take up all the rest of your time with that. So please, if you would like to see more, I would love to help, and I would love to show you more, as with anybody on our team. And so please reach out. And thank you so much once again for all your time. We really appreciate you seeing us here, and hopefully we'll see each other in person one of these days soon. But until then, let's keep doing this, keep in contact. Anything you need, anything, please let us know. It was a pleasure. Mwah. Have a great day and be safe.